I got a tip. If you want me here, take a trip. It make you holler, it make you shout. Come along with me, we're tripping now. Now listen, girls, and listen, boys. These little things, they ain't no toys. They are for real, know what I mean. They make you holler, they make you shout. Come on, baby, we'll trip on out.
What is going on, sea monkeys? Against predators. We are about to make it fucking weird. I have no plan, but I pretty much always make it weird no matter what it is. Right? All right. Let's see who we got here. We got Pulling the Strings, SM. Yeah, fuck that guy. What's going on, FCC? FCC kissing ass as always. First in line. What is going on? The Grand Twomper 32-inch. I still want to. I know that 32-inch ain't his waist size because, kind of depending on how my edema is going, I either have a 32 or a 42-inch waist. Or, damn it, a 32 or a 34-inch waist. Well, kind of depending on whether they're Levi's or Wranglers also, but yeah, and I know Twomper's way bigger than me. What's going on, the unknowns? Someone told you see that. Stay away from his fucking Pringles, man. Did you buy Pringles with the money people sent you for t-shirts? What's going on? Maybe you should explain things. If like if that's a thing, if people actually send money for something and haven't gotten it, you should probably give them an explanation. What's going on, Treach? What is up, Batmom? Squirrel? What's going on, Section 15? What is up, General Sea Monkey? Well, good morning. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're like on the other side of the world, aren't you? It's about 19 minutes until 3 p.m. here. What's going on, Todd? What's going on, Matt? Well, unknowns. I don't know anything about this, so like if people gave you money, I like you, dude. If people gave you money with the expectation of something and they didn't get it, you should probably explain, man. I mean, if there's like an issue with the printers or whatever, you know what, whatever's going on, you know, keep people informed. If you fucked up, just say you fucked up and you'll fix it, you know, and then fix it. What's going on, Dr. Mortician? Well, I don't really know what's on the agenda today, Matt. I just know that I'm going to make it fucking weird because I always do. I think it's hilarious. People will just talk shit when they know I don't watch their channels. But none of them's got the balls to come up here and say shit to my face. Not it's internet, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I remember that T-shirt thing. I didn't order one, but yeah, dude. If there's a problem, what's going on, Cat Eyes? What? Just jump up here for a minute and give us an explanation. I'm not going to grill you or anything, but if people gave you money, man, that's you know, people generally understand. Shit happens or whatever. But you should probably stay in contact with them. Oh man, I get screenshots and fucking clips and all kinds of shit. Not really as much here lately, but this is kind of an early one. I don't really know how to act in the daylight. I think Warbout's going live tonight. I don't know what time though. And it didn't appear that NCF was live, and if she was, then well, sorry about that. But the floor is open if anybody wants to discuss anything or um, maybe I'll pop off some rounds. Although YouTube's getting weird about shooting guns now. I don't give a shit, but um, they're not just they've taken, like, they took all my machine gun videos down. They took down some of my, they took down all my explosion videos, but I put some more up recently. But as far as I know, those are still up there, so we'll see. But anyway, like, they're just nuking channels, like a lot of gun channels. They've had to take all their content down or get nuked. I mean, I don't really care all that much about this channel, but I just hate for them to win on something like that. Issue will be remedied this week. All right, are people getting their money back, or are they getting the shirts, or what's going to be the remedy? All right, Todd, take it easy. And happy, very early birthday, I guess. I really want to shoot. I should have put up some targets before I went live. That's what I should have done. Might have to. It's actually supposed to spray a field today, but we got rained out. And as soon as we called it off, the freaking sun came out. What's going on, ladies? Oh, no. You're just talking shit. I know you want out, but I can't let you out right now. You'll be all right. We spotted some chicken hawks a little while ago, so you got to stay there in your net. Don't blame me. Well, I tell you what. Next time, don't become a fucking chicken. Fucking running their mouths at me. What's going on, Sammy? Oh, what's up, Missy? Always a pleasure. It's funny. It's funny how much these chickens sound like certain panels around here. Am I wrong? All right. Do any of you know Bobby Joe or Sammy Joe or anybody or any female with Joe in their name? Joe is the new Karen. Yep, you sound just like him. That's right, y'all. Joe, we did a study actually. We studied 4 females in this community that have Joe as part of their first name, and they were all Karens. So Joe is the new Karen. What's going on, Ellen? What's going on, Melinda? All right, unknowns. Just handle business. Things will be all right. What's going on, Canadian royalty? Oh yeah, ultrasounds are awesome. It's funny, my daughter's ultrasound. She flipped the bird. We had a problem because our uh, my daughter's mother, we had a miscarriage before my daughter was born, so she had to have like extra ultrasounds. I think, man, was it one a month or every 6 weeks or so? But anyway, she had to have a lot of ultrasounds just to make sure. And on the last one, my little girl gave us the finger. It was so awesome. I was like, "Yep, no need for a paternity test. She's mine." Oh, wait a second. Mushroom? You don't want to eat those mushrooms. I wish you were here. Is Ellen gonna start going live? Shit, I just missed something. Well, there seems to be. Well, let's see here. Something about being creepy. Oh, I can be creepy. Just ask anybody. There seems to be sometimes a fine line between being flirty and being creepy. Now, and I flirt a lot. I have flirted with all of you, men and women, at one time or another. But if you kind of get a feel that they're not into it, you don't fucking do it again. You don't keep doing it. That's where it gets creepy. And believe it or not, it's pretty well known that I have talked to a lot of females around here. But most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, they hit my DMs first, and that's how I like it. And most of the time, they already know how I am because I've already flirted with them on YouTube. And if that's how they want to talk, then that's how we'll talk. If not, then no. So you got to kind of feel them out, gentlemen. And never, ever, ever send dick pics. I don't care how much you think she likes you. They don't feel the same way that we do. Like, we love booby pics, man, but girls aren't so fond. I mean, dicks look stupid. Dicks are just fucking ugly, and I just don't understand why women even touch them. If I was a chick, I'd be a lesbian. Shit, I'm a lesbian right now. What is going on, Shauna? Speaking of ladies I like to flirt with. What's going on, Cole? That reminds me, I haven't had a ladies' night in a long time. Those usually go pretty well. Maybe I'll get one of those set up. Somebody's got, well, I saw bathtub pics. I'm down. Yeah, I make a lot of jokes about sending dick pics, but I've never actually sent one. The only time I have ever sent dick pics is if like she's already had it in her mouth at one point. Then it's okay then. But trust me, fellas, they're laughing at you. And as we all know, the very minute they get scorned, they're gonna fucking send them to me, and I'm sick of it. Just don't do it. What's going on, Locke? Okay, Locke. Time for a hard truth. Now, be honest. Does this sound like some of your panels sometimes? Oh, now you're gonna be quiet. I defy you to tell me I'm wrong. Go look at the stupid cats. Yeah, they have another freaking cat that somebody probably dropped off. Like last year, they had the one striped one that they have. Somebody dropped that. That's actually how they got all these fucking things. They just start showing up because people ditch them out in the country. And if they're lucky, they find somebody stupid that'll feed them. But anyway, another striped one showed up a couple of days ago. Yeah, I'm going to put a sign out front telling people, if you drop your pets off here and I catch you, I'm not going to shoot the pet. I'm going to shoot you. There it is. It's not afraid of people, so it's got plenty of food and water now. And when people drop them off, you don't know if it's had any shots. You don't know if they're fixed. There's the other striped one. See, you got a mate. Now, they probably came from the same place. fucking things. If anybody wants a stupid cat, just send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I'll be happy to stuff one in and mail it back. If nothing else, I can use them as parts kitties. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you like to follow me around, but I really don't like you. Yeah, nope, don't like you. Oh, shit. Cock lives matter. That is, well, I mean, that's true. Cocks have feelings too. Why am I restraining your pal? Hey, it's all fair, right? I mean, the kitty parachutes that we did last year worked out pretty well. Um, like they all survived mostly. So is Ryan in Indiana right now? Because he said he was going to come to Indiana and pull up. um, he said that he bet that I wouldn't hit him first, and he's right because I don't hit targets first. I just don't. It's a rule. I kind of doubt he'll pull up though. Although, if he's hanging out with dragonfly wings, that bitch would talk him into it just because she enjoys the chaos. Did did Ryan get another flat? Ant movie. Yeah, you're not far off. Looks like a cross between Pee Wee Herman and Eddie Munster. It kind of acts about the same. Ryan's going on a catch with Dragonfly and PHI. Oh, that sounds annoying as hell. He's got two women to hide behind if things get sketchy. What? Hey, I can't imagine. I can't imagine having to ride in a car with Dragonfly wings wouldn't be so bad, but having to ride in a car with fucking Ryan and PHI at the same time. Oh my dude, I would. I would jump out. I would jump the fuck out. Ta having an affair with Steph. Is that true? I don't understand how. Like there's proof she tipped off a predator. Alex exposed her for that shit. Like, how is anybody still working with her? And all the other shit. That's the thing. There's a lot of people that haven't been around for ever, like some of us have. They just don't know about the shady bullshit that's happened in the past, like with the doxing and scheming and all kinds of other shit. Happy birthday, Short Bus. Or Meth Day. I'm sorry, Meth Day. Yeah, I've heard people coming down on Angela, and I've not talked to her very much recently, but and I cannot speak for her or Nick, but like the night right after that happened, I think it was the night after, or maybe it was that night. I don't remember. It was right after, but I talked to Angela and Nick on the phone together for I don't know, a couple hours at least, and they were devastated. So her lack of presence is probably because she came. The only reason she was in this community was to back up her friend Edward. Same with Nick. That's the only reason why they were here. And now that Ed is no longer in this community, it makes sense that they aren't either. Now, trust me, they were devastated over this. Um, and then we found out that Ed had lied to us about some other things too, which was also devastating. So Angela and Nick's lack of appearance isn't a sign that uh, they're backing Ed up in any way. It's just because the only reason they were here is because of him, and now he's gone. So it makes sense that they're not around. I don't know if they'll come back around. I don't know. I haven't talked to them very much since then. So yeah, they're uh, they're not backing him up anymore, as far as I know. The last I knew, and like nobody owes anybody an explanation except for Ed. Ed, like I don't give a fuck if he never gives it, to be honest. But nobody else owes anybody anything. Look, believe me, they were destroyed over this. And yeah, they're not backing him up. And I gotta say, he deceived me too for a long time. So it's personal to me. So whatever he gets now, it's not enough. Like I am more angry that he wasn't prosecuted than anything else. And I've been meaning to make a couple of phone calls that I haven't done yet. I don't know if it'll do any good. Probably not, but maybe we can get some answers as to why he wasn't. I mean, it tells you in the papers, but that's not good enough for me. Yeah, Treat, you're absolutely right. The thing is, though, I am very rarely ever wrong about a person. I can talk to somebody for 10 seconds and I'll know what they are. But my radar never went off. So I'm very disappointed in myself also. So yeah, going at Angela is just pointless and wrong. Too many childless cat dudes in the community. Do the math. See that's the thing, man. I mean, Locksmith's been around a long time. He's how many predators have we caught from within the community? I'm not even I don't even I'm not even sure now. And then there were some that were dealt with. It's easier to get rid of people if you do it quietly most of the time, because when you just start blasting it publicly, then they're just going to fight it. Um, so there's been a few that have gone away that nobody knew about. Believe me, if they come back, or I think they're back, I'll fucking blast every bit of it. But they're here. They study us. They get thrills off of working their way to the inside. You know that's why decoys don't give away all their secrets. No, at least five lock. And then there's some that are suspected, but there's just not enough proof to do anything with. And I the last thing I want to do is call somebody a predator when they aren't. You know, hey, I did one catch all by myself. I've never called myself a catcher though. I just did it because I'd wanted PCI to do it, but they were in California with Ghost at the time, and it had to be done. You know how it is when you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Yeah, yeah. Tommy calls. Nani does too. They call people predators that aren't. It kind of makes you wonder what they're overcompensating for. Did Ghost try to convert me to Islam? Nope. I think he knows better. The communications I've had with Ghost privately were always about business. We never really shot the shit very much. Nani record. Yeah, somebody played it. Lock. Help me out, guys. Who played Nani's call with Ray? It's out there somewhere. So she's recording calls with Ray. She's probably recorded them with everybody. You know, these people are supposed to be friends, but you gonna. I mean, I doubt Ray shared it. She gave it to somebody, and it wound up in somebody else's hands, and it got posted. So, I mean that's part of the reason why. I mean, Ed and I, like over the last like year and a half, we talked like if something came up, if one of us had information that we thought the other one had something, shit like that. But um, like after he started saying that he'd been recording people's calls, I just couldn't speak freely to him anymore because I can only assume that he was also recording ours, you know. And there have been a lot of calls I've had with people here that I wish I would have recorded, but uh, I just don't most of the time. I've recorded 4 or 5 calls in the last 5 years I've been involved in this shit, but that was because I knew they were either trying to burn me or I knew that they were lying, and I was at some point going to have to prove that they were lying, and that was the most foolproof way to do it. Build it, yeah, yeah. Look, you're lucky I don't record calls, man. I mean, hey, though, you were in college at the time and you needed the money, so it is what it is. Damn right. $20 is $20. Let's see if my dad's got any ripe tomatoes I can steal. Fucking green beans. I like eating fresh green beans, but I hate picking the damn things. Squash, peppers, opium. Oh, shit. This is my happy place. Jeff isn't. I don't listen to Jeff. I unsubscribed from Jeff a while back. Is he live right now? That would explain where everybody's at. Zumba links are flowing heavily. Must be that time of the month. More explosive than Ed's jail calls. Strap in, strap on. Huh. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, YouTube's blacklisted me again. They're back to like not sending notifications until after it's over or not at all because I'm an asshole. How fucked up is he? I need to start getting fucked up on streams more. It seems to. I mean, I don't really give a shit. I mean, as long as people are talking, I don't care if it's 4 people. I don't think I've ever had that few, but still, as long as people are talking and I can bounce off of somebody, that's really all I care about. But Locke remembers back in the day, I was pretty fucked up. I was taking a lot of pills and drinking a lot there for a long time. Pretty much every time I was up on stream. But part of the reason I don't do it as much now is, I mean, just because it's stupid. Well, right now I gotta stay reasonably sharp in case I gotta drive my parents to the hospital because it can take an hour and a half to get an ambulance out here, and that's if they got somebody on duty. It's all volunteer shit out here. Um, but and this dude I'm about to talk about, I don't even see him around at all anymore. But he's like, "Hey man, I like watching your stuff, but I'm a recovering addict and I kind of get triggered, so that's why I'm not there." All right, cool. So because of that one person, it kind of motivated me to not be fucked up on every stream. I still talk about drugs too much, but it is what it is. If one person can learn my bad example on what not to do, then hey, I'm cool with it. Actually, I want to harvest some cattails. Oh, not here though. You can do a lot with cattails. They, I mean, they're not fun to eat, but they do have quite a bit of nutrition in them, and they are like if you're sick, they can help boost your immune system. You can also make a lot of stuff, a lot of other stuff. If you happen to, the closest wild honey that I know of around here is like 4 miles away, but an old survivalist trick is if you can get a hold of some honey and mix it up with the fluff from the cattails, um, that'll keep you from starving to death as fast, and it's also good if you're sick. Also makes a good fire starter. Not with the honey, but the fluff from the cattails makes a good fire starter. It's too bright out here. I can't see. I don't even know where I'm walking. I mean, I know where I'm walking. I just don't know why I'm doing it. Yeah. Hey, all my early memories are in black and white. Lean. Man, you gotta watch that shit. I mean, coding's not even that great, but you gotta watch mixing that lean. It's got Tylenol and stuff. Hey, Dominique. Speaking of girls I like to flirt with, man, I missed a bunch of stuff. Sorry, guys. Hey, some of my first vehicles, they were like Flintstone cars because the floorboards would be so rusted out. You could literally see daylight through them. Game on. Why are you guys acting like smoke signals and shit are weird? What's going on, visibility? It's very muggy. It's not real hot today. It has been, but it's real. We've been getting a lot of rain. Like we had a good storm this morning, so it's real humid. Right about here is where my signal starts dropping. If I lose my signal, I kind of doubt that I'll come back unless we got something to really talk about. Whew. And right down here is where I found my first dead guy. Right there, actually. Good times. I wonder. Not sure if I got the right rounds to skip bullets. I might pop. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop off a couple of rounds. Oh, there's a crane. I don't know if you guys can see it. They used to be endangered, but I think they're off of the endangered list now. So I'm gonna wait till it gets far, far away before I shoot. I don't think they're endangered anymore, but still, I don't like to kill things unless I'm gonna eat them or they're a problem of some kind. We're just now starting to get bald eagles back around here. I've only seen 2 so far. The windmills are growing good this year. Fucking things. They just sprayed the fields, right? And since they've gone to a nicotine-based pesticide, which just fucking kills everything, I should be getting ate up with mosquitoes right now, but I'm not. And we're right next to the water. And ordinarily, this time of year, when you walk through here, you'd have grasshoppers and all kinds of stuff jumping, just like popcorn, but nope, they just fucking kill everything. You want to kill the maximum amount of life, be a vegetarian. Because when they grow stuff, they kill every bug, every mouse, every rat, every deer. All right, you guys have heard of a desk pop, right? Oh, don't see very many butterflies anymore either. I don't know if you guys can see them. The sun's blotting my screen out, so I can't see shit. All right, you guys have heard of desk pop, right? You guys know what a desk pop is? Desk pop, when you're sitting at your desk and you get frustrated, so you just pull out your gun and you pop off around behind your desk. Bill, I don't have my makeup done. Maybe one of these days when my makeup's done. All right, earbud warning. It's only 9mm, so it ain't gonna be too loud. But instead of a desk pop, I refer you to a ditch pop. All right, what should we dedicate this bullet to? All right, last call for earbud warning. Oh, man. All right, you guys see that dragonfly? About 83.72 yards out, sitting right there on the edge of that cattail. Place your bets now. If I hit it, and I will, you guys owe me. Here we go. Fuck, it moved. All right. Okay. Grasshopper on the third cattail from the right at about 78.32 yards out. One shot, and I'm going to bounce it off the water. Yeah, I'll bounce it off the water and up into the. Okay, here we go. Boom! Got him. Ha ha! You guys owe me. What me? Fuck, I'd really like to shoot into there, but I don't want to shoot in the direction of the road. Oh, we can make shit out of this too. This smoky sap right here. You can make medicine. I'm gonna come back and get that. It's a pretty potent painkiller. It's a little bit better than willow bark. Willow bark is aspirin. In case you don't know, That's all that aspirin is the inside of willow bark. So we got plenty of free aspirin out here too. But that milky substance, you just warm it up until it turns brown. Let it dry out into a powder, and I don't suggest you snort it. They actually do. I mean, it has a lot of names, but milkweed is probably the most common name for it. It has a lot of other names too. But oh, you're full of shit, Savvy. No, don't snort it. Don't snort it. You just make it into a powder, and then uh, when you need it, it's just they equate the painkiller. It doesn't make you high, but they equate the pain killing properties to morphine. I don't really agree with that because I've had a lot of both, but it does help. And then the willow bark, it's aspirin. It does anything aspirin does. You can make a tea out of it. You can grind it up and dry it out. Okay, you guys owe me for that last one. Make sure there's no turtles down there. All right. You guys see that mosquito egg about 23.4 yards out? I don't think I have the right kind of rounds to skip bullets, but we can try. Make sure there's no cars coming. Yeah, there's one coming, but it's way down there. All right. Mosquito egg. Right there, just on the left side of that. Oh, shit. Somebody's coming. Ah, they're going slow. They're way the hell out there. All right, from the hip. Earbud warning. Whew, here we go. Got him. Yay. All right, now we got to hide because there's somebody coming up the road. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a ditch pop. There it is. You guys owe me. Oh, it's a county highway truck. You turned off. All right, cool. Always get suspicious when there's a. Yeah, when you see shit like this, don't walk in it. It's not exactly quicksand, but it's a little bit thicker than quicksand, but it's hard. It's actually harder to get out of. It's not like in the movies though. Quicksand, it can be deep enough to swallow you, but quicksand usually isn't very deep. It's just a motherfucker to get out of. It's not like on Gilligan's Island. Oh, and here's another fun plant. This is redneck meth. No, not no. What do we call it? Redneck acid. There's seeds in here. The gypsum plant. Here. Anyway, they're not. Well, you can use this milk. You can use this milk stuff too. Also for different kinds of medicines, but I'm gonna leave, the seeds aren't ready yet. You're not gonna be able to see what they look like. But anyway, you swallow those seeds, and like it makes you trip. I didn't like it. I tried it a couple times, and I'm not a big hallucinogen guy. But people equate it to mushrooms. I don't know. I don't know why people come out here and pick our fucking ditchweed, which is just wild marijuana. It's nothing. It's nothing great. Like there's barely any THC in it. I don't understand why more people don't come after this shit. I really don't. It's gypsum, Jamie. There's different varieties of gypsum. They don't all look exactly like this, um, but they all will fuck you up. Sorry, guys. I've been concentrating on where I'm walking and not the chat. Ryan pulling up. Let him. I'll give him his customary 2 minutes. I haven't fished in here in a long time. I'm not gonna walk all that way today because I don't have enough water with me. But I don't know. I mean, I guess I could. I got the stuff on me to sterilize water. I don't feel like fucking with it. But anyway, all the way down there is a natural spring. It never freezes over, and there's almost always grass carp down in that area. When we catch carp around here, we throw them on the bank because they're not really native. People brought them over because they're a fun fish to catch because they fight and they're big, but they eat like the eggs for the fish that are good to eat. You can't eat carp. It's a pain in the ass to get it processed right. But anyway, we used to catch a lot of bluegill and bullhead in here. That's about it. I don't remember seeing too many bass, but oh yeah. And by the way, some kind of big fucking creature that eats people lives in that culvert. You guys see any arrowheads, let me know. One of these days I'll take you guys. Well, we've already been to a couple of them. I don't know. Stay on me about it, and we'll go visit some other place. The problem is I don't have reception at those places most of the time. But there's quite a few Indian burial mounds and grounds and shit around here that are pretty neat. Some of them white people aren't allowed on, and there are some that are secret. Hi, I'm not a weirdo. I'm not a weirdo. Game on. Anyway, this place triggers me because, like, I've seen plenty of more dead bodies since then, but this was my first one, and it rattled me. But the way it happened is because the way this road curves, they built this road. They started from two different directions, and somebody couldn't read a fucking blueprint, and they didn't line up. So all the roads out here do this. But anyway, the dude was coming from this way on his truck, and the old guardrails they had were just straight before he took it out. And I was coming from that way. I told my parents that I was working, but I was actually at the college fucking my girlfriend. But anyways, I was rolling through here. It was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I noticed that guardrail was missing. So I went down, turned around, and came back, and his truck was sitting down there on its wheels. It was cold that night, and it landed in the water. It's about as deep as it is now. The water, he'd been there long enough, the water had refrozen around it. So anyway, me being Mr. Boy Scout superhero Rambo motherfucking punk, I jumped from the road down into the bed of his truck. All the glass was shattered out of it. So I reached through and, like, I already knew he was dead because he was white on the top and black on the bottom. But I touched him anyway. Yeah. Turned out to be the father of a girl that I went to school with. We used to talk in class about it every day, and after that, we never spoke again. I don't know why. I guess I didn't know. I need to stop talking about it, man. I've seen better dead bodies. Oh shit. Car. I'm not a weirdo. Game on. But anyway, that happened because he was drunk. Come from the next house down there, but whatever. Sorry guys, I can't see the screen. This car's gonna think I'm making out with the corn, trying to get my phone in the shade. Well, if that is indeed a fake Sabby, duplicate, like if it's an exact mirror account, you guys are welcome to get rid of them because they tend to start trouble. And if it's the real Sabby, if she's mouthing off to me real bad, you can get rid of her now too. I was getting pretty agitated with Lord Cuck until I found out it wasn't really him. So that's why you can eliminate mirror accounts. I'm getting too old for this shit. I need a pain pill or several, a shower, a line of cocaine, and 4 shots of hard liquor. Yeah, people are gonna think I'm a weirdo. It's not uncommon to see people walking around out here. Uh, but I dress in all black. People are like, "Why the fuck do you wear all black in the sun, you weirdo?" I get. I couldn't even tell you how many times people have asked me if I'm a Satanist. I'm not a weirdo. Like, no, I'm not a Satanist. I'm just fucking. And black helps you hide in the dark easier. Not a weirdo. Oh yeah, guys, did you know I can't walk? Actually, there are days when I really can't, but Not a weirdo. Oh, damn, she was cute. Hey, little help. Damn it. Well, there's two of them meeting on the curb. We'll see if they make it. Yeah, they made it. All right. Now I can see my phone. Why did Nanya track down and release all those bills and medical historical documents that included very private and confidential information? Probably because I never flirted with her. Have you guys noticed that the only women that come at me are the ones that I never flirted with, or the ones that I used to flirt with but cut them off? Have you noticed that? It wasn't all of them, by the way, FCC. There's some really wild shit in my past. So, but they either didn't find it because they're just not good at this kind of stuff, like Truth Finder, and most of the rest of them suck. What? I hear you screaming. Oh shit! They're looking for us. I'm not a weirdo. Oh, you guys want to watch a crop duster? I can't see my phone. I can't tell if you guys can see it or not. What an awesome job. Damn it. If he would have showed up like 10 minutes earlier, we could be right under that motherfucker. But anyway, I got some crazy shit in my past that they either didn't find because they're not good at it, or they chose not to show it because some people would think some shit that I did was cool. Like the time I tried to drown a pedophile in the Kankakee River. They also didn't show that, like, all that criminal stuff, every bit of it got dropped. Every single bit of it. And I got all of my guns back that they confiscated. So I'm not saying I'm not crazy, but they didn't tell you the whole story. Damn it, I wish I had more water. I'd go back down there. I considered crop dusting as a career choice when I was just getting started with life. I already had my license. I hadn't learned how to do helicopters yet, but I thought about it. It's a hard thing to get into though, because you either got to be. A lot of these things are. A lot of the companies are like they're all family. You got to be born into it, or like have been a fighter pilot or some shit. So it's hard to get into. That song "Fortunate Son" keeps popping into my head, as well as a little Wagner. Yeah, they also didn't tell you about the time I got detained for kicking in some motherfucker's door that was beating on his wife. Am I considered normal where I live? Shit, man. Out here, I'm a fucking genius. Oh shit, what I just do? Damn, what a job. Look at me. You guys think I can make him honk like a semi? Honk! Fucker didn't honk at me. Am I gonna hang out with Ryan and Dragonfly? Hey, Ryan said he was gonna pull up on me. I was saying earlier that if anybody would talk him into it, it'd be that bitch. She wouldn't care if he got hurt as long as she gets some drama. Uh-oh. Hopefully that's where they got. Yeah. Okay, he landed. They got their trucks parked down there. Yeah, guys. I with the sun being so bright, I got to step into the shade to read the chat. So I've missed a lot of it. You'll have to fucking forgive me. Well, that's the thing. Ryan said that he's like, I bet he wouldn't hit me first, and he's right. I don't hit tards first. It's a personal rule that I have. Now, if they're attacking me, again, it'd be like fighting one of my kids when they were 4. You just kind of hold onto their forehead and let them swing until they tire out. That's probably what it would be. Oh, goody. We're upwind of whatever they're spraying. Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah, that retard strength is a thing, but I don't think Ryan has it. Oh man, those thoughts are creeping into my head again. All right, place your bets now, guy. You guys still owe me for the insects that I hit earlier. You know what I'm getting at? Place your bets. Helicopter, 300 yards. Correction, more like 275. All right, when it comes back around, one shot, bounce it off that windmill, and right between his blades. It won't hit it. The bullet will go right between his blades. He'll never even know. All right, place your bets. Off of that windmill right there. Okay, ready? All right. I pulled the shot. I'll wait. Wait till it comes back around. Replace your bets. Hey, we weren't very far from where they're set up, where he's landing to get refueled. They had to have heard me shooting earlier. They're probably watching. They do have spotters with binoculars. They're probably a dumbass dressed in all black out here in the fuck. He's out there shooting with the fuck. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure of it. What's up, meow? All right. Place your bets. Fuck, the wind changed. I'll get that next time. Damn it. Of all days not to carry a rifle. All right. Preliminary earbud warning. All right, I got the wind figured out now. Okay. Next time he comes back around, wood shot off of the tip. Yeah, off the tip of the first windmill. It'll bounce over the top, fall back down, and go right between his blades and not touch it. All right. Place your bets. Oh, he went a little farther over. I got to recalculate. All right. 311.23 yards off of the. No, I'm going to have to go off of the third. Okay, off the third. Earbud warning. Off of the third windmill. It'll bounce back, arc over right between his blades. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, shit. Car. Dom-de 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 dom-de. Oh, fuck. Scratch. I think you saw. Maybe we better call this one off. Fuck, it's getting farther away. You guys are gonna have to double your bets because now we're looking at. Oh no, he's arcing back around this way. Maybe. Come on, baby. Come on. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Come on, baby. Get it back a little closer. Here we go. Here we go. Shit, we're back inside of 300 yards now. Honk! Yeah, he's going to refuel. Well, I missed my chance. He didn't honk at me either, fucker. Damn it. I'm not a weirdo. I wasn't going to shoot that helicopter. All right, maybe we'll get him on the way back. I'm not a weirdo. There he is. Oh, I'm not a weirdo. All right. Let's get this shot lined up. All right. All right. We have a westerly wind about 6 miles an hour. He's swinging back around. He'll be inside of 300 yards again. Oh, okay. Off of the first windmill, very tip of the blade. A little bounce, arc back towards us, and slide right between his rotor blades. Nothing but air. All right, here we go. Earbud warning. Earbud warning. And boom, nailed it. Nothing but net, baby. Didn't hit him at all. Right between the blades, just like I said. All right, you fuckers owe me. Yeah, well, my baby batter probably, with any luck, is not as potent as it used to be. I wasn't shooting a helicopter. Wasn't me. I'm not a weirdo. I probably ought to private this stream, huh? Folks, where else can you get this kind of entertainment? I probably should have dropped my cash app this time. What's going on, Angela? Hope you don't mind, but I didn't speak for you, but I spoke on your behalf earlier. Yeah, the crop dusters really love these fucking windmills. We actually just had it was an airplane, but we just had a crop duster killed here a few days ago. I'm not a weirdo. Stop looking at me. Every time that truck goes by, it gets a little bit slower. Yeah, a helicopter hasn't honked at us once. Stuck up bastard. Yeah, we're standing right. It's blowing right at us, but that's okay. When I rolled that grain truck a couple of years ago, they found a. I've already talked about this, so it's not secret anymore. But they of course they did a chest X-ray because the doctor didn't like how I was breathing. But they found a spot in my lung, and I never went back to have it tested. So like nothing. Uh, he said that it looked to him, and I don't know how they can tell from just one chest X-ray, but he said that it looked to him it was from exposure to the chemicals that I've been in my whole fucking life, agricultural shit and paint fumes and huffing model glue probably didn't help either. I never actually did that. Not a weirdo. Oh, somebody having car problems? Yeah, AutoZone will diagnose stuff for free. All right. Maybe you've already answered this question, but does it squeak all the time? Does it just squeak when you hit the brakes? Um, does it only squeak when the wheels are moving? Maybe you have a mouse. you bought. Okay. Changing your oil shouldn't make it squeak unless somebody fucked up. Are you having to add? Are you having to add oil a lot? Like, does it leak oil? Does it burn oil? Like, I hope you don't have a like your main bearing going out or something. Ah, shit. Yeah, I think he saw us shooting at him. Probably gonna shoot back. And for the record, I wasn't actually shooting at him. I knew the whole time that my shot would go exactly where I wanted, right between the blades. Nothing but net, baby. Yeah, yeah, Treach is right. Don't overfill that oil. That'll cause you problems just like letting it run too low. All right, Miranda. That doesn't guarantee I'll be able to tell what it is, but some things are pretty obvious, but some things aren't. Like, can you feel a grinding or anything at any time? When you have your oil changed, do they grease everything, or do you know? Yeah, definitely have them check the blinker fluid and the muffler bearings. One of our auto parts places uptown, they got so tired of people sending their girlfriends in to buy blinker fluid that they actually sell it now. Yeah, if your car's shaky, it could be a bad tire, it could be a ball joint, could be a wheel bearing. Any of those will make it squeak. Could be a universal joint. If they start getting loose, that'll make the whole car shake. But either way, probably shouldn't drive it till somebody looks at it. If your ball joint goes completely out or your wheel bearing goes completely out, um, like your tire could separate from the vehicle when you're going down the road. So yeah, my throat's starting to burn. I probably actually better get out of this shit. Things I do to entertain you people. Absolutely, we can just make shit up. Yeah, like if she could have a belt squeaking that wouldn't. It could be lots of things. Like if she has a belt that's going bad, sometimes they won't squeak while you're idling, but when you step on the gas, they will. Same thing with some, like the main bearing, or it could be lots of shit. What? Stop yelling at me. I'm not after your babies. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I have a minute of your time? Do you know the Lord Jesus Christ as your personal Savior? Ma'am, I only need a minute. Oh, yeah, here's something that nerdy people will think is cool. When I was a real little kid, my dad hung a swing up here, and the tree grew around the chain. I think I'm gonna eventually chop it out and make something out of it. Steal one of my dad's Mountain Dews before I head home. Oh. All right, I'll open it up for a little bit. If anybody wants to come up and bullshit for a minute. And never confuse skill with confidence. That is a fact. You can get pretty far with duct tape and WD-40, though. Oh, I assume you guys are talking about Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, he's one of the crappiest catchers we have, but he thinks he knows what he's doing. I can't get over, I just can't imagine having to ride in a car with Ryan and PHI. Yeah, that's the thing, Miranda. If you have a guy, I mean, even if the guy doesn't know what he's doing, have him take it in because they do, man. They rip off women badly sometimes. Like when I forget what it was now. Anyway, when my back was really fucked up and I just couldn't do jack shit. I hated the idea of paying a mechanic to do what I know how to do. But something went wrong with my old lady's van, and she took it in and came back and oh, they said this and this is wrong with it, and it's going to cost this much. And I knew how to do every bit of it, and I know how long it takes. And they were really jacking up the amount of time. So I took it in there and raised hell, and all of a sudden the price came down. Hey, I got a blowjob one time for changing my girlfriend's friend's oil. She called my old lady and was like, "Hey, can Bill change my oil?" And she said, "Hey, will you change your oil?" And I was halfway joking. I said, "Yeah, she'll give me a blowjob." My old lady said, "Yeah, he'll do it for a blowjob." So fuck, she came over, I changed her oil, and I got a blowjob from her. It was nice. All right, Miranda, I'll listen to it, but there's no guarantee I'll be able to tell what it is. Sometimes you just gotta drive stuff or be able to walk around the car and see exactly where it's coming from. But if I don't know what it is, I will not pretend like I do though. I don't know if Warbot is still going live tonight or what time he's doing it. I can tell you this. Somebody else has got something planned tonight, and I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to give him the attention. But if nobody else is live when he's pulling his bullshit, I believe it's supposed to be at 9 Eastern. I will go live just to distract from it because fuck that guy. And if anybody knows who I'm talking about, don't put it in the chat. All right, Miranda, I'm hanging this up. I see you sent it. I'll catch you all later. Oh yeah, and if I need bail money for uh, not shooting at a helicopter, I expect you guys to handle it. All right, stay naked.